Okay, this is week 6. Sorry, I started drunk there. This is week 6. And we have to talk about role models and who we feel that our role models are and why. And do we consider ourselves role models? And first of all, I'd like to apologise for this crappy year. I've just watched it and really tried it really fast. And I've got caveman eyebrows, so I'm trying to cover everything so I look like I got an egghead. Anyway, okay, role models in my life. I don't really know. I mean, I know, I'll put these on. I feel smart when I wear these. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I have done this video about 5 times, and I really can't think of who my role models are. I mean, I'm very kind of. I wouldn't say that like I look up to anyone in kind of like a moral way. Like I don't go, I want to be like them, in that kind of way. I'm very kind of. I don't know. Like I take kind of. If that person's doing something, think, oh yeah, I can do that in my own way. So yeah. This is annoying me. My major kind of role models in that sense are probably Barack Obama, because I don't think he's an amazing president who kind of raises awareness of like issues that like George W. Bush probably didn't. Well, he didn't, because George W. Bush was very kind of Christian and wanted to blow everything up. And Barack Obama is just like, hey, everyone's equal. Just it's fine. So he's a very good president. I'd be proud if I was American, but since I'm not, even though apparently I can get an American passport because I have an Irish grandmother. Didn't know that, so there you go. I found that out the other day, randomly chatting. Anyway, this isn't that important. Um, what else? Role models. So I've got Barack Obama. Other kind of major role models. I'm trying to think of really important ones because I know like probably everyone else is going to be like my mum, my dad, but I really don't know. I mean, role models are kind of few and far between with me. I'd probably say like music wise, I think probably My Chemical Romance. No, yeah, I love this band to bits, and I think they're amazing because they create fantastic music. And the lead singer, Gerard Way, has not only wrote music and lyrics. He's not the only one. So, but he also is an artist and he inspires me to draw. But also he has made his own comic book up, which is in there in that cupboard. You can't see it because it's in there somewhere. And he's wrote a comic. And I tried to buy it, but I don't have any money. So, but I think it's amazing. I think it's an amazing comic book. The artist is Gabriel Barr. Um, if you haven't heard of him, you should hear of him. um, but I take my inspiration from him for artistic reasons. Other musical inspirations are probably the Beatles, just because they're amazing. Because the person I'm going out with lives in Liverpool, so it is very good. She lives near John Lennon's house as well. Sorry, isn't that amazing? Um, but yeah, the Beatles. I've got bags on the wall. I think they're an amazing band. They're very kind of influential, not just to me, but to other musicians. I'm not considering myself a musician at any point. I'm just saying that if I'm thinking of like stories or songs to think of, then I kind of think, oh, that sounds quite good. I can see where they're coming from, and then I think, yeah. Acting wise, inspirations for acting. I like Nicolas Cage. He's an amazing actor. I think people are just going to remember him from the Wicker Man just going, not the beast! Pure Nicolas Cage. But I also like David Tennant. I think he's amazing. He's on my wall. There he is. Just because I have a mini crush on Doctor Who. Like, it's not like a crush, like, wah, but I think he's amazing as Doctor Who. I mean, I'd turn. Basically for David Tennant. If he came up to me, he was going, "Hey, you!" That's my really bad Scottish impression. I'm really sorry. I probably offended like Adam, and I'm really sorry. But he's like, "Oh, I love you," and I'm like, "Oh, that's really bad Scottish impression." What else? Oh, let's think. Directing wise, that probably helped because I'm a film media student. Um, I love Danny Boyle's movies. If anyone's watched 28 Days Later, or The Beach, or Trainspotting, or Slumdog Millionaire, or Millions, then they're all amazing. I think he's an amazing director, and he really kind of gets in there with the audience and talking really fast. And it's 1:45 in the morning. I'm freaking tired, but stuff's been happening, so I'm up and I'm waiting for a phone call. Hopefully, if someone rings me, but I doubt they will, cause yeah. Um. So yeah, like role models aren't really kind of that important to me in a sense because I feel that like if I had someone to look up to and then I met them, they might be a little bit of a disappointment to me, and I really don't want to. The whole phrase is you don't want to meet your heroes because they will disappoint you, and a few people who've met their heroes have just been like, yeah, it's not like you put these people on a pedestal and you think I'm going to be them one day, but then if you met them, it might not be what you expect them to be. Do I consider myself a role model? The answer is kind of maybe. I don't want to have this massive ego here saying like, yeah, look at me, I'm a massive person. But I try to kind of be a role model to people in the sense that I'm not an asshole. I may come across as one sometimes, but for example, role models in very simple ways. Like, if I'm on a train and some old lady who's like gets on the train and there's like no seats, I'll get up and let her sit next, like sit down in my seat. If I'm on a bus, don't get buses, but if I was on a bus, what else? Um, role model, like yeah, just little kind things that I do, which I think if someone saw that, maybe they think, oh, the youth of today aren't that bad. Like I want to be a role model for like adults to look on the youth and just think they're not as weird as we thought they were. Like where I live, where I live now, it's very kind of um job related and very kind of chavs everywhere and like just fights and stuff, and it's not a very incredibly nice area to live. I don't live in a city, so cities are more dangerous, but where I live it's very kind of it's not very nice to live in. So if you're different, so I really want to kind of be a role model to be like you can be different, you can be who the hell you want, and you don't have to be afraid. You know, role model in that sense. And also, I consider myself a good friend. Like I'll listen to people, and I'll try and give advice. It's not always the best advice, and nobody follows their own, so I'm not a very good role model in that sense. But I tried to be a role model, but sometimes it fails. Um, but yeah, pretty much that's it really. Um, oh, yeah, I'm really tired. I want to sleep, but I'm really kind of worried at the moment. So yeah, um, peace out, brothers. Keep loving, and I will sort this flop thing out. We're supposed to get all shaved off on Monday. Didn't happen. Don't think it will, because somebody won't allow me to. So yeah, bye bye. Yep, enjoy life while I enjoy life too and drink my orange juice.